I've never seen a liar like our former flag bearer on earth. He's a liar. Say, Edubuahin, one contested because not oyame. This man is a liar. Today I tell you he's a liar. You shouldn't vote for a liar.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia himself has not even spoken to it. I will appeal to delegates in the lead up to this election. What should be the asset test for selecting or choosing our presidential candidates? One is the vision of the person, the competence of the person, the track record of the person, the experience of the person in governance, the character of the person. We are looking at somebody who has that mental fortitude, not to be lapsing into spasms of incoherence. We want somebody who really, we are not just looking for a flag bearer, we are looking for a presidential candidate. Somebody who has the experience and who has the competence to lead the party and the country ultimately.
We want to find out, and dear Kennedy, Agyapong again, Chira or they boy MPP, because they say MPP now always say as opposition. Dear Professor from Paul Boateng kind of true. MPP now always say no, a dangerous opposition. This is a ghost MPP. The MPP that is there today, the current existing MPP is a ghost MPP. It's a shadow MPP. It's a shadow of itself.
Abusia onomo kana compare ko Agyapong na afire Dr. Muhammad Bawumia na abusia wo fire lechi eye osechi mesa munzuya wono so eda Dr. Muhammad Bawumia na campaign no ano ababonza wono so aba responde to onomo kana compare ko Agyapong abusia no kwa vim lady so ede nsem ya wonim ede fane Professor Frimpong Boateng kan ede fa MPP nsem me no ka say vim lady so ababonza no ababefo ne Professor Frimpong Boateng e kan no so abusia ne e koso MPP party no de aye pinzo mu nsem nam de baba so mo message so me subscriber to no so e de ama me e too much GH aya no aka isa o de bro no be kan so upload me to the first person ya won sa ebedi kan aka abusia se ebo de era nsem no de asa do ekopi mu e wo NPP for de ne confusion aye say basa e wo party nim Honorable Kena Kumpreku Agyapong na wa fire Dr. Muhammad Bawumia esan ensem bi ya na air trendy e wo media ne so any campaign no ase echese eye Edubuahene no wo ko ba ko wie no wo san ko 1996 no na wo yare enu nti yare no ama ne kwan ama na asan ko sansemi na Honorable Kena Kumpreku Agyapong etie no say you can lie. Why do you lie like that? Adentin obi awa former vice president ukita nimde say na esan tumi a wo penti wo twantro na de akwa kopetumi enti delegate no mo nto aba mo bi a wo yetrofo na wo gina ne nan mi edu so aka che Dr. Muhammad Bawumia pray enye pray for wo yetrofo ya won sem fatase wo baba bedi MPP party nanim na eye Edubuahene ya wo ka no enye no kreda se wo yare enti wentimi asan ko nemom no wo san ko contest ye ema woni je ekufuo ne ko contest ye ena je ekufuo eyi ne bo ho se ne Dr. Muhammad Bawumia asan aba wo ba first one na wo san aba biem ya manfo asan be ka no ho won ko contest no eti so ba bonte be ka se Edubuahene ko ba ko ena wo yare ye enti na wentimi asan ko biem na no kura bia ni ho a ewom nemom Edubuahene wo ko ye say ena honorable kansam no FI.
I've never seen a liar like our former flag bearer on earth. He's a liar. Say Edubuahene one contested because not oyame. This man is a liar. Today I tell you he's a liar. You shouldn't vote for a liar. A man who is lying to have power. Wow. Won't hear the history. Edubuahene occurred 1992 and we winning. And now occurred general election and we lose. 1996 the former black flag bearer Ejine Kumasi Kasena Edubuahene yare. Kufuor contested Edubuahene in 1996 and the Kufuor BT Edubuahene and the flag bearer. He was fighting to go on the post and they did not agree and we contested. I will pay power. Obi abedi o mining now to be detro e distort history say ya mesra mama to abama no Bawumia obi a man ni claim so o liar o de ba or a liar, and the people are not going to vote for him. He's not a trustworthy person. When I heard him yesterday saying that, I said, what? A presidential candidate who wants people to vote for him will look eyeball to eyeball and lie. He's a big liar. Men na catch money or a liar. So Timiko General said, "Na edubuahin." Wow. Timesram edubuahin was contested by Kufuor. And Kufuor BT, you know. And the year, Munko checking history. In the mama to 2 million second chance. Many are told me, I am more popular than him in this country. I'm telling you today, me am more popular than him. Who knows him? The only people, those who know him as a liar. And he continues to lie. That is why we lost. When to me economy who wants to be a digital, am I lose you? And you people that I'm talking to know why you didn't vote for him, because of the tribal conflict. The tribal conflict. And we lost the 5 northern regions. And his lie, he said, oh no, when you have the highest vote. Ekufuor had 20 seats, parliamentary seats, and now we're 10. How can you say, when you have the highest vote? Mesrem. A trona papa ni deep for power, no dear. Mudi agroko ye mistakes, Munya. You best have to know opposition. Kogana ni di antrosono. Open is a tronco and a woody. A tron would do Ashanti region. Why so desperate? He said, a tronco and a very woody. And why we want to win power. And if you want to win power, ask the Muslims themselves. They will tell you. So, Oko, Adum Cheho, Eddie Ikogu, Nantian Tomano, Oko, Mungwa, Yomu, Shrine, Eddie Gunzi, Yan Tomano. The Muslims say it all the time. The Christians are saying, Yan Tomano. So, what are we saying? Do we want to lose power? When these same Muslims say, bring Kennedy Agyapong, Christians are saying, bring Kennedy Agyapong. And you are not catch it and say, what is Zongo, Muslim, nothing votes, remember. What happened in the north? And you are aware, you are the very people. More witness say, his brutality. Have to tell you the truth. What is here? In this hour, and Trona will not did you know, and no Kurabemo will lose you election. Tibunya Bo, I'm to Abama Kennedy Agyapong. Niama nokure enedi ewo Ghanaian politics. Listen, people in Boko Enkle, you know very well, the tribal conflict played a role for us to lose. Religious problems caused us because of him. He has to accept it. The boys only says he come on. I'm about to say, young two mano, or no go jina dumche, and young two mano, young go. They tell me all the time. They come to me. They tell me. Into one person kataso tribal conflict, any religious problems. It's a fact. And you are there. You experience it yourself. It is a trona will di because he wants power. And yet you want. The messenger, Munya Gidi, Segana, he let me a but the master.
Abusia wonu aboano si ya pe na wo se HMS as a wuchi no se midi e no se ne so mu na ne ebe iwo ensem a no boka na kompa kwa Japan e ka no nokura bia ni wa ehomnemu se ye pe obi a wo twantro dia na ye ono boka na kompa kwa Japan se sansam na wo ka no Dr. Muhammad Bawumia won ko gina ba bia enka adase adubo ahene wantimi ase ankobiem sanso na chema wontumi so ko gina ba bia enka ye eti se ono boka na kompa kwa Japan the campaign message asa na wonim ni obeka edema delegate no ato abadema na mo man be Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ni dia wanya so emegu hu in fact one fa cho papa emma bonse fama Dr. Muhammad Bawumia say some o kan fa no no wonu mom na etrofo na nukura bia eni mo say chairman sabonsun sabno say and wono so kan
he was ailing, but nobody, I never said that on account of that he didn't participate in the 1986 elections. I didn't say that. This issue was extrapolated by Chairman Wuntumi recently, I think about 3 days or so back, and Ken has pounced on it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia himself has not even spoken to it. But then he makes the attribution to Dr. Bawumia, which is factually incorrect. So it's like wherever he heard it from. But let me state emphatically and unambiguously that it's not come from Dr. Bawumia. And even Wintumi's statement, Wintumi never said that Professor Adubuahin did not participate in the 1996 primaries. He hasn't said so. He hasn't said so. So I don't know where Ken is coming from when he's making this wild allegation against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This fabrication and the launch of this spirited attack is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And rather, he has proved to be untruthful in this exercise. Dr. Bawumia never made any such statement, and even Wintumi, as I said, who came and spoke to the topic, never made the statement that on account of the ill health of Adubuahin, he didn't participate in the 1996 primaries. Wintumi didn't say that. That's for the records. Now, the other one that he alludes to is to the fact that in the Boko enclave, the recent elections, MPP did not garner any seats in the Boko enclave. The Boko enclave now has 6 constituencies. The truth of the matter is that we didn't have any seats in the Boko enclave in the 2024 elections, general elections. But that's not the first time. Kufuor's time, even when he was a sitting president, in the Boko enclave, we scored 0. The Kufuor's time, we scored 0. So this is not the first time it's happened. Unfortunate as it is, we haven't abandoned the Boko enclave because we have won seats there before. But when it happens the way it has happened, and you attribute the cause to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then you are telling us that you don't even know the history of this party. Again, is most unfortunate. I will appeal to delegates in the lead up to this election. What should be the acid test for selecting or choosing our presidential candidates? One is the vision of the person, the competence of the person, the track record of the person, the experience of the person in governance, the character of the person, the humility of the person, the integrity of the person. Let's look at these traits to assess them. We are looking at somebody who has that mental fortitude, not to be lapsing into spasms of incoherence. You want somebody who really, we are not just looking for a flag bearer, we are looking for a presidential candidate, somebody who has the experience and who has the competence to lead the party and the country ultimately.
Abusia, we will not put down channel and now Vim ladies to better see a good negotiation or better see no and what to see MPP force in a watch say a dear and a buyer. A DNS was such a Jamasi and the Amatum Payane. Now was a professor from Port Water, dear and some no back as I be people for say, woman knew Matikwa Pomunti, they told me if party no more say, and send me a professor from Port Water Bacano. Nina Ayan no Crana, MPP and minimum first no, and yes, I MPP in your watches as I MPP and a way dear. Say fake now, professor from Port Water using the small dear, and they say I really can.
Want to find out, and dear Nick Kennedy, Agyapong again, Chira or they boy MPP because they say. MPP ne always they say as opposition. Dear Professor from Paul Boateng kind of true. MPP ne always they say no a dangerous opposition. This is a ghost MPP. The MPP that is there today, the current existing MPP is a ghost MPP. It's a shadow MPP. It's a shadow of itself. Because me say me na me yakola, me gra me nyi no. Me kra na me yakola in my 40s, me yakola. Me papa I trained to be because my father was a political animal. And this is a talking point I'm back. This is an interview be about push you and when we were growing up, the kind of MPP for who mono and you only say even you cry any fee kaka started school a year journalism I came to meet President Mahama in Parliament. And you should President Mahama at the time NBC. You could tell even from that time now President Mahama no, you're just MP for Bole. Said this man had a future. The same way na me ya kola na MPP for but those days na dubu ahemo and 92 because na me ya kola I didn't really understand too much anything but my papa was explaining to me dubu ahemo na MPP for year press conference o say yes aparachic is nini. The current MPP no is a shadow of itself. This is not the correct MPP. It's a from Paul Boateng say MPP where you fake and probably I will not use the term fake. But it is not the original MPP. Party be ko nanim. If you look at NDC for first na NDC by na ekeda for na soja for omo anshadan omo nko anim omo nya elite. The tradition of NDC is that NDC is a mass party. The tradition of MPP is that MPP is an elite akrache for party. Elite, no, that's what it means. Into a founding fathers of MPP, you can tell JH Mesani, Hakumanoso Ajmai, Apreku, Akumada into Meadows, first Papa Usankuma was a learned lawyer at the time. Penny pa, Osha Alajete Moa, Ode Alajete, I mean, on your small boy, on your children. Alajete Krabaye, a speaker of parliament, extraordinary speaker of parliament. In fact, in the history of Ghana, your fourth republic, who you speaker be out in the home sign Alajete. Not just even the shouting of order. I mean, the guy was extraordinary. You could see says MPP for akrache for, and they were not just akrache for because current MPP way actually full of akrache for. But all these days MPP no was MPP for akrache for extraordinary, akrache for more fianyansa, akrache for more believe in diplomacy, akrache for more sense massive fan or more politicking na say. Back in the day now Rollins is your kwakoto a year first saying plane. JH Mensa taunted President Rollins at the time on top. Now we should judge on one side. Now we should do Agyapong ade. What should babemo? What should who do you? Okay, if you look at both NDC and MPP, even NDC crowd no money crash for party no. When it do 92, 96 no. Look, even though no make them the 2000. Look at the crop of NDC for those days. Next year don't get your crowd no bear or more because we talk about who they are. Ya mami Betty Modidrusu, senior lawyer, no ni kuru no. Senior Saparachiki, Alaji first the Bawumia. Betty Modidrusu, Alaji Drusu. And then some Krofono Obeda Samuamo, they had and no crime them NDC for say almost one more cratch for almost one more for forefront. So you had a cratch for MPP. And then you had NDC and now crash for and penny for no co-op from CPP like President Mama. No me a crash for, but they brought them from CPP into NDC. Solid people. It is our MPP, no JHMS MPP. No. This one you have MPP for, but you have MPP for a crash for but a kakakra. Because if you look at the way MPP handled Professor Frimpong Boateng issues, no. Look at the way MPP handled Professor Frimpong Boateng issue. No, handle me because Professor Frimpong Boateng was crying for attention. Oh, so say any party no onufia broche a surgeon crutching it. So MPP was so much of a crutch for party to the extent that Professor Frimpong Boateng cry a surgeon. And what Germany or operation cross remember be join MPP because party when na many of my ideology no elites no omo no me forward looking omo no me property owning democracy omo no me for development in freedom member be join this party no. And it's a Professor Frimpong Boateng with all his knowledge and experience or say unko baby say NDC for na say na waba be join mo party na or complain say nyema bi nko yie. Na MPP na ho say see ani a fake MPP. This is not the original MPP. Ade na moko ade chi
entamusia weinum no ene ensem ya ekoso ewo NPP for no akache enu bi ena mede ababesom no sadwe die ono aboka na kompa ko Agyapong no ababeka ne wonim edefa NPP party no a wo kire se edubu ahene no enye no krese wo yareye na emum no wo san ekobiem e ma JF Kufuor ene ko contest na delegate no kwato aba edema Kufuor no ntina wanse ama na se otie nsem a eye ono aboka na kompa ko Agyapong wo kan wo party sabra wone Dr. Bawumia ekwaidie say the Dr. Bawumia di kan ba ya ko lucy ye no se ye ko na anu asem ne de se edubo hin ko lucy ye no delegate na so ama ne bi mti sa be delegate for no wo mo nso aba no emfa ma no ga e bi tre se wo kan nsem a won kan nsem no sa na ebom se wo be friend Dr. Bawumia se wo ye trofo wo ye kohwini ni ade de no na akwakoye personal attack personal attack so de ye fa anye politics abusuya we ni nsɛm a Ghana fo bi twa o madwene e de wo ho no na me di bi ababa so no message won so beja wo de e wo comment section ho e de ama me all the social media handles no e too much gh o subscribe like no wa share na fo so e me bi ahwe me din e de dark gold ye be sen hia